Hello, you guys. What is up? Is Leo coming at you. I am super excited to be filming my first video on the 1st of February in America. Wow, home sweet home. Okay, so I'm going to take the time to tell you guys about my journey, probably in another video. It was quite stressful. It was very prolonged, okay? Yeah, I definitely can say that I grew through the process of coming back home here to America because it was quite challenging. But nonetheless, I grew. I've learned so much. So I am grateful. And you know what? Bottom line is we will always be going through tests in life. And the point is, did you learn anything from it? Or you're just going to keep taking the same old test, facing the same problem, going through the same mountain over and over. So let's go ahead and move forward, right? Pass the test, move on to the next blessings in your life. So guys, today I want to talk about how am I readapting to America, okay? Because you guys know that I grew up in America and I have been living here for 30 years. So leaving Vietnam and not knowing that I was gonna stay there for almost a year was quite a change for me. And then now I have to go back to America, readapt in the midst of this pandemic. So how am I facing it, right? Like, what is my attitude like? What's my thought process like? How do I feel about it? I'm gonna share all of that with you, okay? So anyway, guys, happy February. I pray that this month is gonna be a fabulous month in your life in different aspects for sure. I don't know what you're going through right now, but you know what? There is hope for you, okay? And I just feel like whatever you're going through, have the attitude that I am going to go through this victoriously, that I am going to pass this test with flying colors, right? Even if you have to just barely pass it, that means you've gotten over it. You faced it, you come out on the other side, right? It did not kill you. And you know the song, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I'm speaking that over you. Okay, so February is gonna be fabulous. I actually just launched the Connect group as well too. So I'm absolutely fired up. We're gonna start enrollment again in March. So do let me know if you guys are interested to have like an amazing environment where people believe in you, where people are genuine, right? They care about you. They're nice and they're kind and they're gentle and they are always speaking life into you and they believe in who you could be, not just who you are right now. Okay, so don't mind me, that was my neighbor. So guys, I am just excited to share how am I readapting to America. Okay, so the number one thing is it's cold here. I came to Seattle for about 3 days and I was like, holy smokes, it is so cold because Vietnam is a tropical country, right? I have been so acquainted with the tropical weather in Da Nang, although it was getting a little bit cold, but nothing like here. And then I went to Saigon, which is quite warm, even in this winter, right? And then back here, I'm like, holy smokes, I feel like my body is constantly cold. I'm in my room, the heater is right next to me, like right now, okay? See? And my hands are just like frozen, okay? So weather, definitely something that I don't care for because I don't like the cold. I used to grow up in Michigan and I lived there for 14 years, yeah. So I told myself I am done with the cold weather, okay? So that's the number one reason, but I'm readjusting accordingly. I'm staying indoors the majority of the time. And you guys know with the pandemic, it's good to stay inside anyways. Just stay home, right? Take care of yourself, be safe as much as possible, okay? Number two reason is, just as I'm out and about and I'm just really doing a lot of like people watching, and see how Americans are. I'm very grateful that everyone pretty much they're wearing a mask, right? Because they know, man, this is a big deal. If you don't want to die, put the mask on. So everyone's wearing a mask. I feel like they're a lot more mindful, right? And to help themselves and to help other people. So I'm very grateful for that. I think culture-wise, seeing a lot of people eating fast food and all that stuff. So, that's something I don't really see a lot in Vietnam, although it is a little bit more than, way back when, right? The next thing that I noticed is just life here. I just feel like it's so slow. Can we say that one more time? Like, it's extremely slow in a sense. It's not, because when I was in Saigon, right, you guys, I feel like that city does not sleep. It's just go, 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 go. Motorcycles everywhere. People are just all over the place. They're going to work, you know, whatever. And then I'm back here. I feel like I had to hit my brakes. Stop, okay? And especially with the pandemic, there's barely anybody here. When I was in Seattle, guys, and Seattle is one of my favorite cities in the States. So I went to Chinatown, and half of the shops, or the majority, probably even more than half, like 60% were closed. And that really made me sad, you know, because I remember, you know, things were thriving and, you know, people were everywhere in Chinatown and it's just hustling and bustling, right? But now it's just calm and quiet. So yeah, I'm just a little bit kind of disappointed and sad about that. Because, you know, I want to be out and about. I want to meet people. I want to hang out and all that stuff. So it's just, I feel like I have to kind of put my life on hold again, being here. Whereas Vietnam, it's so safe, you know, COVID is under control and we're able to just live our life like just normally now, you know? So having to adjust to that is a little bit hard for me. Third thing is, because I've been gone for a year, I don't have a house here, and you know, my car was auctioned off. My car got towed back in about June or July because I had parked at my sister's apartment way too long. It got towed, it got auctioned off. All my stuff was thrown away. I was so sad because I had like new clothes I just bought, new shoes as well too. So I'm starting from square one. And yeah, so I had to, within, you know, 2 days of flying back here to Atlanta, I have to find a place to stay at, right, to reside at for the next few months, which I knew I was gonna find one because God has always shown up in the past few years of me renting out different places. I don't have my own apartment here because I don't want to get into like a contract because I know I'm gonna be traveling again, right? I know I don't want to be stuck in a contract, right? I don't like to be stuck. I like to be free. I like to go whenever I want to go and travel where I want to travel. Now that I have gone to Vietnam, that's my dominant thought process, right? Yeah, so having to like rent a car and, you know, drive around looking for places. But thank God he showed up and I found this amazing place, which I'm living in right now. I'm going to give you guys a tour, on my Instagram stories. Okay. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. And also I don't have a car. So now I'm on the hunt, you know, for a car right now, which I know that I'm going to find something great to drive. I'm not going to get a new car because I do not want to get a loan, right? I don't know about you guys. If you guys know about me, I don't believe in going into debt. Like I am not interested in that because I've already been in debt for many, many years in my life. When I had graduated from college here, guys, maybe 14 years ago, I racked up $15,000 worth of debt for 2 degrees, fashion designing and fashion marketing. And what am I doing now? I'm a content creator. I'm a YouTuber, right? I teach English online. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing. So I feel like that $50,000 went down the drain, okay? But that's off topic, okay? So I feel like, you know, that's like the main things I had to worry about when I came back to the States, which is to find a place to stay at, get a car. And the next thing again is to not being able to like have the freedom or just like I shouldn't go to, you know, the church that I want to go to. I can't constantly be out and about with my friends and have meetups and stuff like that because I just launched the Connect group. My goal is to, you know, expose it to as many people as possible, bring people in. Right? But I can't. I have to be a lot more mindful. I can't be out that much, you know, can't have gatherings and things like that, you know? So it's like, I'm somewhat on a screeching halt, which I don't care for, but you know, I just feel like I want to keep my perspective right. And that is to be grateful because I finally had a chance to go back home. And so I'm going to wrap this up by sharing top three things I'm so grateful for having come back to America. Okay. Number one is that I had a chance to see my daughter again. And she was like the first person I saw after my sister because after my sister picked me up from the station, I went and got my rental and I went to see Nasaya right away. And we drove to this one restaurant in Ethiopian like food mart, and we bought our favorite food and we ate. Okay, so that was very special for me. Number 2 is just being able to like have my mom have some peace of mind, because throughout the time of me, you know, attempting to get a ticket and, you know, flying home, I just encountered some hiccups. So my mom was very worried. She was very concerned, and, you know, and I rightfully so as a mom, but like she had to grow in her faith of believing that God would take me home, you know? So I'm grateful to see that my mom's happy and, you know, joyful and just at peace. Also very grateful to see my sister, my other sister. I haven't seen her yet. And, you know, just being able to do whatever God is planning for me to do next here in America. Now, because I know that I'm planning to, you know, travel even more post-COVID. Actually, I'm planning to go to Asia in July July all the way through October. So I'm still waiting to see what the travel restrictions are gonna be before I take off. But now that I have lived outside of the country for 11 months, guys, I do not see America the same way. You know, I feel like this is a stopping stone for me. I have family here and whatnot, but I wouldn't settle here. The other day I was just speaking with this gentleman, and I literally feel like every single person I talk to now, whether they're Vietnamese or, you know, any other nationality, I'm like, have you been to Vietnam? Have you been to my country? Dude, you have to come and visit my country. It is amazing. I would just go off about Vietnam, okay? So yeah, absolutely excited, man. I'm telling you, if you've never had a chance, okay, to don't just visit a country for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or whatever. I mean, if you have the opportunity, grab it. But the next level is see if you can live there for 3 months or 6 months. And I'm telling you, you will not think the same. Like, you won't have the same perspective about life. And it's gonna even encourage you to travel even more. It's gonna heighten your confidence big time, because you know that if I was able to go out of the country, live by myself, be independent, right? And grow through this whole process, I can do anything, right? And it's gonna take you up a whole notch. I promise you, like, that would happen. Okay, so I really encourage you, and really Vietnam is such an easy place to live in, guys. You don't need much. It's so cheap, okay? The food, shelter, like everything is so cheap, okay? So I wanna make sure that if you are kind of like in limbo, hey, I do wanna go out of the country, but I don't know which country to go to. Is it safe and blah, 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 blah? Go to Vietnam. It's super safe. Okay, I never once felt threatened in Vietnam, and I traveled there from the south to the central to the north, all by myself, right? So if I can do it, you guys can do it. So go, explore, right? We only have one life to live. And my daughter constantly reminds me, YOLO mom, YOLO mommy, right? YOLO, you only have one life to live. If you go and you don't like it, who gives a rip, right? You come back, you're like, oh, hey, no, it's not for me. Right? But if you go, you don't know until you go. You don't know until you step out. So I encourage you to step out today. And it's February. Don't know what kind of goals and plans you have, but you know what? Let's make this month count, right? Let's go to a new level of change, whether it's in your mindset, in your feelings, in your words, actions, whatever they are. Okay? I firmly believe in you, and I'm proud of you. You may not be who you are yet and who you want to be, but you're okay, and you're on your way to bigger and better things. Okay, so I love you guys. I respect you so much. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. And if you haven't had a chance yet, man, subscribe and hit the bell so that you do not miss, further episodes or videos. And also just to let YouTube know that you guys like this type of content, so that they can push it to more people, right? So anyways, love you guys, respect you, and I will see you in the next video.